Princess, bad news. The prince's carriage fell off a cliff in the outskirts.
What? By my order, send someone to the Imperial Hospital. All available physicians are to be summoned for the rescue. Quick.
Yes, but when I arrived at the bottom of the cliff, the prince was severely injured and unconscious, but in his arms. He was still holding Qingxuang Lu tightly. Princess, that Miss Lu is also unconscious. Even in his dreams, the prince's hand is clenched so tightly. We tried everything, but we couldn't separate them.
Tightly, huh? Facing death, he still plays the devoted lover. Not all physicians need to come.
Princess, the prince's life hangs in the balance.
Go to the Changfeng Temple. Invite the Taoist master who specializes in soul refining.
Your Highness, I just tried. The prince's grip is too tight. I'm afraid forcing them apart will hurt him. We can't easily separate them. Perhaps the physician may have a way.
I can.
No need. Since he loves holding on so much, let him hold on to his heart's content. So, very good. Master, I don't want him dead, nor do I want him awake.
Your Highness, you mean?
Lock his soul into this jade pendant. Master, begin. Extract his soul for me, lock it into this jade pendant. I want him to see with his own eyes what the real world in his eyes is really like.
Your Highness, after the soul is locked, the prince's body will lose all vitality and become a living corpse.
A living corpse is exactly what I want.
When the bond is exhausted, Ju Wei will naturally come out of the pendant. As for when that will be, it's up to fate.
What a convenient fate. Since it's decided by heaven, then I think it's very fair. Ju Wei, don't you love your little childhood sweetheart? Don't you want to protect your dear sister? Don't you love your kind mother? I want you to watch with wide eyes inside the pendant. Watch how Qingxuang Lu is fickle in love, how your sister is heartless, how your mother is driven by greed. Unable to die, unable to live. Ju Wei, this is the punishment you truly deserve. Guards, take these two useless people away, and take good care of them. The show has just begun.
Ling Yu, all the young men in the capital are here. Tell your father, which one do you fancy?
Ju Wei.
That boy from the Wei family, I've seen him. He is indeed very handsome. But he's only good looking, with a wild and unruly nature, truly not a suitable match. Ling Yue, think it over?
Father, I chose him, precisely for his good looks.
Your Majesty, Lord Wei is indeed the most handsome in the capital, but his temper is famous in court.
His temper, in great Qin, no matter how bad it is, can it be worse than mine?
The Emperor truly dotes on you. 13 princesses have been born in this palace, but sadly, of all of them, the only one who lived to adulthood was you.
Indeed. The year my younger sister died at 13, father cancelled court for 3 days, and cried in his chambers until he had no tears left.
So as long as you agree to marry, His Majesty will be overjoyed. Even if you chose the most unruly Lord Wei, the marriage decree would be sent to the Wei residence immediately.
He just needs to be good looking. The rest, I don't care.
Your Highness, Ju Wei requests an audience outside.
Take him to the pavilion to wait.
Your Highness, I, Ju Wei, seek an audience. I beg your Highness to revoke the decree. I beg His Majesty to withdraw the decree.
The decree was just issued, and you're already rushing to see me, just to say this?
I have a childhood sweetheart, we grew up together, and we have pledged to each other. I don't want to break that promise. I don't want to deceive your Highness, and I dare not ruin your future.
A lifetime pledge? Lord Wei, you do have a loyal heart. I disdain to take what's yours, but if you break off the engagement, how can I show my face? Where is the royal dignity?
As long as I can protect her, I accept punishment.
And the engagement? However, bring that sweetheart of yours to see me. I want to see for myself. What a stunning beauty could make Lord Wei so persistent. He'd even discard the prince consort title. In 3 days, bring him to see me.
This Miss Lu is indeed a pitiful beauty. No wonder Lord Wei is so set on her.
Very beautiful. But not the only one.
I have brought Qing Shuang to meet your highness. Has your highness seen clearly?
I've seen clearly. Lord Wei has feelings for her. He's truly in love. Prepare the carriage. To the palace.
Ling Yu, are you really sure? The imperial decree was just issued. You want me to take it back now? Where would the royal dignity go?
Father, I met that Miss Lu. I know you can't force love. Why force someone whose heart isn't with me?
Fine, fine, fine. You're my only daughter who survived to adulthood. If I don't indulge you, who else would I indulge?
Ning Sheng. Tell me, between me and that Lu Qingxuang, who is more beautiful?
Lu Qing Shuang? Who's that?
Good one, who's that? Wei Ju has a childhood sweetheart. Don't I have a childhood friend too? You've been by my side for so many years, never left. I ask you, is there a woman you love?
My heart only has my sword.
Very good. It seems you're going to spend your life with your sword.
Your Highness, news from the palace. Prince Xin has been accused of treason. His Majesty is furious. The Wei family. The Wei family is also implicated. According to Great Qin law, they should be executed and exiled.
The Wei family. What about Wei Ju?
Your Highness, the Wei residence is surrounded by the Imperial Guard. Lord Wei, he escaped somehow. Right now, he's at the Grand Princess's mansion, kneeling and begging for an audience.
Interesting. He begged me to break off the engagement. Then turns around and begs my aunt to save his life. Prepare the carriage. To the Grand Princess's mansion. Since he has the nerve to kneel at my aunt's door, I'll go see this man who would rather die than be my prince consort. What he looks like now.
I used to think Lord Wei stepped out of a painting. Now watching this sword dance, the painting seems to have come to life.
Such a rare beauty, truly one in a million. Ling Yu, if you hadn't arranged a marriage for him, he would have been mine long ago. Now, for the Wei family, he came to beg for my help. Do you want it or not?
Lord Wei, you're not speaking. Are you waiting for me to decide for you? Jue Wei, I ask you, where is that childhood sweetheart you promised to be with forever?
With me. There is no more connection.
The Lu family is quick to flee. As soon as the Wei family had trouble, they cut ties immediately. I heard they moved the whole family away.
That's right. Lord Lu is now using all his connections to get a post outside the capital, to leave the capital, and lay low. Lord Wei, I heard that the one you cherish, Qin Shuang Lu, has already broken off the engagement with you.
Yes.
Being jilted twice, even if you are a man, your reputation must be ruined.
Moreover, now the Wei family is implicated in Prince Xin's rebellion. What reputation is there to speak of? Jue Wei, besides the princess, who else can save your Wei family?
Jue Wei, listen to me. I may be willful and reckless, but only in my own personal matters. Rebellion and corruption are matters of state. I will never use them for personal gain. If the Wei family is innocent, Father Emperor in his wisdom will clear your name. If the Wei family is guilty, then you should accept your fate willingly. Since you have enjoyed so many years of wealth and privilege, now you must pay the price. Your face may be beautiful, but it should not be a bargaining chip for you.
Your Highness, I have a report. The Prince Xin case is resolved. The Weiss only sent a gift at Prince Xin's birthday. There was no close connection. His Majesty has decreed the Weiss are restored to their former state. They are still court nobles.
And the Lu family?
The Lus stayed far away, fearing implication. Now the Weiss are back in favor, the Lus dare not show up. I have heard the ties between the two families are completely broken, and not restored.
And Wei Jue?
Master Wei left the Grand Princess's estate that day, and goes to the Qingshu temple outside the city daily to meditate. He said he would wait until your highness calms down.
Prepare the carriage. I will go in person. I want to see what he's up to with his meditation. You're crazy. Why did you save me?
It was to repay your highness for saving the Wei family.
Repay a debt? Weijue, do you not believe what I said that day, or do you not believe your father's innocence? Did you think the Wei family's survival was bought by my power? Send him to get treated. Use the best medicine. Don't let him die.
Yes.
Your Highness, look. The blood is being absorbed by the jade pendant.
I recall what the Wushang Taoist said. He said I am destined to face a love tribulation.
Love tribulation.
After the tribulation, the sky is the limit. I can do as I wish. It seems Weiju is my tribulation. Since it's a tribulation, then I will overcome it. Lord Wei, your life is saved. Now, let's settle accounts.
Your highness.
A life-saving debt is repaid with one's body, or a life debt repaid later. Weiju, which one do you choose? I think the position of the princess's consort is just right for me.
Look, Lord Wei is smiling. It's even more alluring than the spring garden. The princess is blushing.
In that case, have father issue the decree soon. Don't waste my prime years. Looking at his handsome face, I just feel that the love trial the Taoist at Changfeng Temple foretold seems not so hard to get through after all. But I didn't expect in the 3 years of marriage.
No matter how noble the princess is, she's now a daughter-in-law of the Wei family. How can she skip the morning and evening greetings?
In-law discord.
Sister-in-law, this trendy red ruby headpiece in the capital. My brother said you'd get it for me. You can't be stingy.
Sister-in-law scheming.
Do. If not for that year, the person by your side now should have been me.
And this childhood sweetheart just won't go away.
Your highness, the consort went to Miss Lu's again today. He said it's an old friends gathering. He'll be back late.
Old friends? He's been at this gathering for 3 years and it's still not over.
In these 3 years, mother-in-law conflict, sister-in-law scheming, plus that Miss Lu always haunting you, your highness, you've been wronged.
I was wrong. A trial is a trial. No matter how sweet the coating is, it can't hide the bitterness. In these 3 years, the little affection between us has long been worn down by these conflicts, completely used up. Weiju, this act, I'm done playing along with you. Master, begin. Extract his soul for me. Lock it into this jade pendant. I want him to see with his own eyes. The real world through his eyes. What it's really like.
Your Highness, after the soul is sealed, the consort's body will instantly lose its vitality, becoming a living corpse from now on.
A living corpse is exactly what I want.
When the fate is exhausted, Wei Jue will naturally come out of the jade pendant. As for when, it's up to heaven.
Heaven. What a convenient heaven. Since it's decided by heaven, I find it quite fair. Weiju, watch carefully. Watch these people you risked your life for. See how ungrateful they really are.
What's going on? What the hell is this place? Let me go back. Ling Yueying, do you hear me? Let me out.
Physician, continue treating him. As long as he's still breathing, you must keep him alive for me.
Your Highness, you've been here so long. Have some tea and snacks to calm your nerves.
Ling Yue, do you even have a heart? I've become like this. And you can still sit here drinking tea, eating snacks? Say something.
Your Highness. Your Highness, what are you laughing at?
Nothing. It's just that this tea is exceptionally sweet.
Say something. You poisonous woman. You said you loved me before. Was it all a lie? Xing you're awake. Don't be afraid, I'm here.
Ju, what's wrong? Your Highness, please have mercy, save the consort. I beg you, Your Highness, as long as you can save him, I'll do anything.
Xing stop kowtowing. Don't kneel to this poisonous woman.
That was quite a dramatic bow. Miss Lu, to put on this show of devotion. You really went all out.
I am deeply worried about the prince consort's safety. I swear it's true.
I've seen plenty of these sympathy ploys. If you really want to save him, why not try a different approach?
Xing I'm sorry, I've brought this upon you. Yingling Yue. This is why I chose Qing Shuang. She will always stand by me unconditionally. She will always need me. But you only condescend to bestow favors. A woman like you doesn't understand love at all.
All the imperial physicians are here doing their best. Miss Lu, what more could you want?
I have none. I'm just worried about the prince consort.
You just want to, in public, make yourself look devoted. So that others think I, the legitimate wife, am insincere, right?
I never meant that.
Since you have no such intention, then why are you crying now? Why are you kneeling? If I were truly insincere, do you think you'd have woken up here to put on this act?
Yingling Yu, why must you be so harsh? Qing Shuang is just too innocent. She's just too worried about me. Do you think everyone in the world is as cold-hearted as you?
Enough. 3 years of feelings, thrown to the dogs.
Your Highness, I have encountered a difficulty. I need to separate Miss Lu and the prince consort in order to proceed with the treatment.
Then separate them. You have to bother me with such a trivial matter?
But the prince consort's grip is too tight. His fingers have become completely stiff, as if they are locked onto Miss Lu's wrist. I have tried every method. There is simply no way, without causing injury, to separate them.
Since they can't be separated, then cut them off.
Your Highness, what did you say?
I said, cut off the hands. Miss Lu, since you two can't be separated, I'll give you a choice. Cut off your arm, or cut off Wei Ju's arm. Choose.
Your Highness, human life is at stake. How can you just cut off people's limbs?
Yingling Yue, you are so vicious. I am your husband, and Qin Shuang is just a weak woman. I was really blind to have chosen a poisonous woman like you.
Your Highness, the prince's injuries have been treated. Now we just have to wait for him to wake up naturally.
What about me? What about me? Doctor, don't leave. You haven't separated us yet.
Then what? Since Miss Lu doesn't trust the imperial physician I brought, then please go back.
Back? Back where?
Guards. Escort Miss Lu back to the Lu residence. Since they can't be separated, let Wei Ju figure out how to let go.
Your Highness, please have mercy. I can't go back like this. Going back like this, how can I face anyone? What will the capital think of me?
Yingling Yue, you're trying to destroy her. You despicable little man.
How to face people. Miss Lu, when you were flirting with a married man, why didn't you think about your reputation? You were paraded through the bustling streets. Since they want to be together till death, then I will announce it to the world for them.
No, don't.
Your Highness, the guards have paraded them with great fanfare back to the Lu residence. Miss Lu covered her face and wept all the way, almost cried herself out of breath.
What's happening outside?
People crowded around in the market. They all thought the conjoined lovers were a once-in-a-century spectacle, and kept asking what was going on.
How did you answer?
I followed your Highness's orders. I didn't hide anything. I told them the truth about the cliff fall and how they were stuck together.
That's the point. Since they dared do this, they must have the guts to own up. Since Lu Qingshuang has no shame, why should I cover for him?
Yingling Yue, how dare you? Don't you know rumors can kill? By making such a big show, you'll ruin Qingshuang's reputation. How will she ever face people again?
Some people always think that as long as I'm crazy about him, I should tolerate his outrageous behavior endlessly. Lu Qingshuang, when she was fooling around with him, she should have thought of her reputation.
Your Highness. Who are you talking about?
A scumbag who keeps pushing his luck. He doesn't care about it himself. Why should I care about it for him?
You poisonous woman. You said you'd endure anything for me. Was it all a lie? You've become so unreasonable.
Get me paper and ink.
Your Highness, are you writing a petition to the Emperor?
No. I'm writing a divorce letter. The role of prince consort. Since he's so uncomfortable sitting in it, I'll grant him his wish.
You're divorcing me? Ling Yueying. Are you crazy? In the whole world, no princess divorces her husband. Ling Yueying. You think by putting on this act, I'll be scared? For me? You used to give up even your dignity. Now, who's this act for?
Your Highness. Marriage is serious. A princess divorcing her husband since the founding of Great Qin has never happened. Please reconsider for your reputation.
Just a tainted man. Why bother?
Tainted? You actually call me tainted? Who begged your father for the marriage, saying I was the most beautiful in the world?
Take this and send it to the Wei mansion. Tell the Wei family, from now on, Wei Ju and I are through.
Fine. Perfect. Ling Yueying. This is what you asked for. Let's go our separate ways from now on. No more ties.
Your Highness. If the Wei family kicks up a fuss,
ignore them. But even though he's become a ghost, but the way he floats has a touch of celestial grace. Ready the carriage. I'll stay at the palace for a few days.
Your Highness, you've been in the palace for 7 days. Out here, the world has turned upside down.
Father. Please open the door. Let me in, Father.
Get out. The Lu family has no such shameless daughter. You were the one who broke off with Wei Jue. And now you're the one flirting with him in public. And you still have the nerve to come back?
Humph, Lord Lu, since you don't want this daughter, then my master, the prince consort, and the Wei family will take her.
Mother, please save Qingshuang. She's terrified.
Madam. You.
Sweetie, when the Wei family was in trouble, your Lu family ran away so fast. Now, my son finally married the princess, and the Wei family was about to become rich and noble. But you had to get in the way.
I truly am worried about you.
Truly. Do you know the princess has written a divorce letter? What has the Wei family done to wrong you? You keep endangering my son's life and ruining his future.
No, this is not my mother. Mother clearly loved Qingshuang the most. How can this be?
The princess's divorce letter is on its way, the Wei family's wealth and glory, all destroyed by you. You jinx. If Ju doesn't wake up, I'll make you pay with your life. We've called so many doctors, and you still can't separate them.
Calm down, madam. The prince is unconscious, but his fingers are pressed too long. They're completely stiff. If we force them apart, it might damage his tendons. If you must separate them, unless we use a saw.
Saw it off. That's my own son. You quack.
No, don't saw it off. Mom, help.
Useless doctors. Then we'll have to beg the princess.
Mom, we've come so many times that Ling Yueying won't even let us in.
We'll wait, even if we can't get in. Your brother and that little darling from the Lu family are now stuck together. That's living proof of his infidelity. If we can't get the princess's forgiveness, the Wei family will never recover.
All my brother's fault. For that Lu Qingshuan, he dragged the whole family down. Now the whole capital is laughing at the Wei family.
Sigh. I know it all too well. But now we must come daily to apologize. Hoping to appease the princess.
Miss? Ladies, give me a hand, help me get dressed. I can't move like this.
Oh, now Miss Lu knows how to ask for help. Back then, behind the princess's back, when you seduced our lord, weren't you quite capable? But now, you can't even manage to get dressed. Our entire Wei family has been nearly ruined by you, you jinx. And now you want us to serve you like a queen. Dream on.
I need to use the restroom. Please, do me a favor.
Haha. Someone, get a stretcher, Miss Lu is moving.
You. Stand back, turn around, don't look.
Miss Lu, this room is full of the Wei family. The prince is right beside you, staring right at you. What privacy or dignity do you expect? Make do. To save us the trouble of carrying the prince.
Stop, you wretched slaves. Let her go.
See that? Miss Lu, now even leaving the palace to eat, needs our prince to stay by her side every step. That look on her face, like a monkey people laugh at. What Miss Lu? I think she's just a troublemaker. Our old lady has said, as long as we leave him alive, we can torture him however we want. We need to make him understand that this title isn't easy to have.
Qingshuang. Just hold on a little longer. I just heard Mother say. She hired several famous doctors at great expense. Tomorrow they'll surely find a way to save you.
Nightmare. This is an endless nightmare.
It's not a nightmare. Qingshuang, look at me. I won't let you suffer this humiliation forever, I promise. Once we get out of this, I will follow all the proper traditions and give you a grand wedding.
The smell in this room is something else.
Ladies, I'd like some plain rice porridge. Could you go to the kitchen and bring me a bowl?
So demanding. Fine. You stay here and don't move. So you don't get us in trouble.
Qingshuang. You. What's wrong? Qingshuang.
It moved. Finally moved. Ha ha ha.
Stop it. I'm trying to save you. Qingshuang Lu, look at me. That's my hand.
You. You've always been the kindest to me. Look. How much I've suffered these past few days. Please don't blame me. If you were awake now, you would surely hate to see me humiliated like this. You would surely let me break your fingers to save me. Right?
Qing Shuang, you left. You actually left like that.
Shengning. Guess what I just saw in the jade pendant? What I saw?
I'm afraid I'm too dull. Please enlighten me, Your Highness.
His spirit now, although it has drifted out, his connection with the jade pendant still remains. The jade pendant reflected everything he just saw. Qing Shuanglu escaped. She personally broke 3 of Zhu Wei's fingers, and told Zhu Wei. If he were awake, he would surely be willing.
This Miss Lu is much more ruthless than I imagined.
Yes. I didn't expect it either. She is not only ruthless, but ruthless and unapologetic.
Your Highness, this hall seems strangely cold.
It's fine. Just a heartbroken person has returned. Life is a bit dull. Deliver my decree. Invite the best performers from the Pear Garden. I want to watch a play and dancing.
Yes, I'll do it right away.
Look. These male dancers' moves really have some strength. The female dancers' waists are perfectly soft. The shows outside the palace are more interesting.
If Your Highness likes it, we can invite them in every day. As long as you're happy, all the spring scenery here is yours.
Ling Yu. Ling Yu. Didn't you say back then that you would only marry me? Now, your eyes are only for these lowly performers. Ling Yu, do you really have no heart? Don't you feel sorry for me at all? Back then, to win me over, you used every trick to get the emperor to decree our marriage. Now that I've fallen, you discarded me like a worn shoe. And amid all this singing and dancing, you seek pleasure. If it weren't for you, Qing Shuang and I would be a perfect couple, living like a dream. You ruined us. You betrayed me first. So what if I betray you once?
Today, I realize that there are so many beautiful things. There are plenty of worthy people.
Your Highness.
As for those unworthy things, even taking up a spot in this hall just makes me feel unlucky.
Your Highness, a report has come from outside. Lady Wei, to plead for her son, has been kneeling at your palace gate for 7 days straight. Just now, due to exhaustion, she fainted from kneeling.
Oh. Fainted?
Yes. The second daughter of the Wei family, Huan Wei, is now watching over Lady Wei, crying her heart out, drawing a crowd of onlookers.
Mother. Ling Yueying, are you even human? My mother has always been kind to you. Even when I turned down the betrothal, she urged me to reconsider. She's been kneeling at your door for 7 days. Are you really that cruel not to go see her?
Your Highness, Lady Wei is your elder. She's fainted now. The whole city's talking. What do you think? Shouldn't we go and see her?
Visit? I listened to music all night last night. Now I'm exhausted.
But the Wei family.
Are all the Weis dead? If they can't even take care of their own matriarch, letting her make a scene on the street, keeping these useless gluttons, what's the point?
You dare insult the Wei family like this?
Spread the word. From now on, any news about the Wei family, whether someone's kneeling or dead, don't report it to me, lest it spoil my mood.
Yes. Understood. I'll give the order. Anything about the Wei family shall not be brought into the palace.
Ling Yueying, you're so heartless. You'll regret this. You'll regret it for sure.
Your Highness, you're awake.
What time is it?
Your Highness, it's already dusk. You slept very soundly. The snacks from the Imperial kitchen, you didn't even eat.
Your Highness.
Speak.
Lady Wei woke up after being carried back. Her first order was to have the Wei servants continue kneeling at your gate. She said unless she dies, she won't stop. The whole city is talking about it, saying Lady Wei is using death as a threat, using her old life to force your Highness to change your mind.
Using death as a threat? She's putting on quite a show. Too bad, dead or alive. I don't care. But I'm curious about one thing. Ningsheng, have you seen Lady Wei when she was young?
I have never seen her. But I have seen her current appearance, aged and shriveled, full of malice. Kneeling at the princess's gate, crying and wailing, like a common shrew.
Oh. Then tell me, do you think she's beautiful?
Not beautiful.
What a not beautiful. Ningsheng. You speak more and more to my liking. Indeed. Back then, Wei Gong was the most handsome man in Dakin. Wei Mu was the most beautiful woman in Dakin. They were a match made in heaven. If not for that, how could they have born Wei Ju, so uniquely fierce and stunning, a peerless figure in the world? But this beauty, if she only thinks of using her beauty to cling to power and scheme, then her eyes are filled with greed and ambition. She has long been blinded by greed, and no longer appears beautiful. Go deliver a message, I'm hungry. Have the Imperial kitchen prepare a feast. As for the Wei family, if they truly want to die, I won't stop them.
Your Highness. A huge incident has happened in the capital. Now the whole city is buzzing with the Wei family's affairs.
What are they saying?
They say the old lady of the Wei family, to plead for the prince consort, is truly and sincerely repentant. She's already kneeling at your gate. Now the Wei residence is spreading word that the old lady is gravely ill, and the second Miss, Wei Huan, is by her bedside day and night. Without sleep or rest, she's withered away like a flower. How pitiful.
Your Highness. These Wei family members are too malicious. This is not pleading for mercy. It's clearly taking advantage of the people's ignorance, trying to use public opinion to pressure you, to ruin your reputation. Your Highness. I feel so suffocated hearing this. Why don't I have someone sew the mouths of those gossips shut, every last one?
Humph. Sewing mouths? Wei Mu's act is known throughout the city. What's the use of sewing a few mouths? Wei Jue always thinks his mother treats me warmly. In his eyes, his mother is perfect in every way. But in my eyes, she is nothing but a beautiful shell, tightly wrapped in desire. She wants to use public opinion to make me lose face. She miscalculated. Ready my horse. Since she thinks the title of first-rank lady makes her kneel too long, then I will relieve her of that burden.
Ling Yu. You want me to issue this decree? First-rank lady. But I gave that honor to the wise for your sake back then.
Father. Back then, to make Wei Jue worthy of me, you forcibly promoted his father from 4th rank to 3rd rank. And you granted Wei's mother the first-rank lady title. But they used the royal honor to scheme against me. Since they can't handle that honor, let's take it back.
Fine, I approve. Issue my decree. Revoke Wei's mother's title of first-rank lady. Confiscate all her stipends and lands. Ban her from the palace.
Your Highness. The decree reached the Weis, and chaos erupted. They say the second daughter Wei Huan fainted from grief. The first-rank title means phoenix robes in life, and after death, a place in the Imperial Temple. How glorious. Now that it's revoked, they must be worse than dead.
The first-rank title is not just honor, but also lucrative stipends and lands. Since they like to play the victim in public, I'll make them truly miserable.
Yingling Yue, you've gone too far. Ugh.
Guards. In this bedchamber, some unclean thing seems to have entered, disturbing my peace of mind.
Your Highness, forgive me, it's my fault.
I asked the Taoist from Changfeng Temple to draw a soul-stabilizing talisman. Even if it's a ghost, it must follow my rules. Remember, this palace of Daqin is not a place where any lost soul can lurk. Hurry up. Cover the entire bedchamber. Make sure not a single ghost can enter.
Yes.
No. Yingling Yue, you were speaking to me just now. You can see me. You can feel me, can't you? You've known all along that I was in the jade pendant. You were laughing at me. You've been lying to me.
Ning Sheng.
I'm here, Your Highness.
I'm a bit tired, but I can't sleep. Tell me a story. Ning Sheng. I asked you to tell a story to amuse me. What are you stalling for?
Your servant is skilled in killing and guarding, but telling stories is really hard.
Talk. Even if it's a vulgar folk tale. As long as it shuts up the mouths of certain people in this hall.
Once upon a time, there was a mountain. In the mountain, there was a temple. In the temple, there was an old monk.
Ning Sheng. Are you trying to make me contemplate Buddhist teachings, or send me to a temple to become a nun?
I'm guilty, Your Highness. Then, I'll tell another one. Once upon a time, there was a princess. She was free-spirited and unrestrained, unmatched in beauty and grace. She was the brightest pearl of the Great Chin. One day, she fell in love for the first time. She decided to find the most handsome and most learned man to be her prince consort. In that story, the prince consort was also in love with the princess. They first met on the long street, a fleeting glance, and they were betrothed for life. Although they went through countless hardships, there were villains sowing discord, there was national turmoil, but they never abandoned each other.
Through hardships, never abandoning each other.
Yes. They lived happily together, with many children and grandchildren. That's a lie, Yingling Yu. Everything he said is a lie. I never wanted to marry you in the first place. In the end, they grew old together, and became the most enviable fairy couple in the world. Your Highness, the story is finished.
Well told. The prince consort in the story probably had a heart that was exquisite and clear, and only had room for the princess alone.
Your Highness, stories are just stories.
Indeed. But the story you told was so good, it makes me feel the night in Daqin is almost scorching. The prince consort's love was as deep as the sea. But in reality, my life with Wei Ju has always been nothing but trivial annoyances. It's sickening.
Your Highness, today is my mother's birthday. Now that you're part of the Wei family, you are no longer just the princess. By family custom, you should kneel and pay respects as a daughter-in-law to bring honor to my mother.
As a daughter of the royal family, my travels are by royal command. Wei Ju, if I kneel today, the dignity of the Daqin princess will be completely shattered in your Wei mansion.
You're all about dignity and honor, so in your eyes, my mother's face is worth less than your pride.
I have prepared generous gifts, and fulfilled the proper rites. If you want me to kneel, unless my father the emperor arrives.
Yingling Yu, you are impossibly stubborn.
Where did this ugly freak come from? Are you blind? You're blocking my way. Look at your face, it's truly disgusting.
Though I am ugly, I still know the laws of Daqin. Miss Wei, if you think my appearance gives you the right to trample me, then the laws of Daqin might as well be rewritten.
It's the Grand Counselor.
No, it can't be.
Yingling Yue, you knew that was the Grand Counselor traveling incognito. Why didn't you warn Huaner?
She was making a scene in the street. I was in the mansion at that time. How could I save her?
If you truly cared about the Wei family, you would have taught her better. Then the Grand Counselor wouldn't have dared to embarrass her publicly. You never treat us as family.
The harsh reality is too numerous to list. Ningsheng, tell me, is this how love just gets worn away by the trivialities of life?
Your Highness.
From now on, we go our separate ways. We were polite to each other, but never truly close. In my heart, he's a trial I had to endure. In his heart, I must be a curse he had to get through. Since it's come to this, I should thank him for his betrayal. This betrayal is our chance to be free. I think it's really good.
Your Highness, the talismans in the bedchamber are all in place.
All is quiet. Let me see. Where has my husband drifted off to now?
Yingling Yue. You really going to destroy us all? Oh no, Mother. Mother is still in bed waiting for me. I have to go back right away. Mother. I'm coming home now. Wait for me. Mother. I'm back. Open your eyes and look at me.
Bring another basin of hot water. If anything happens to Mother, all of you servants will be buried with her.
Yes.
Why are you crying? Wailing for me? I'm not dead yet.
Mother, you're okay. You scared me to death. I thought you had really been driven to the brink by that Yingling Yu.
Mother. You were faking it.
This fainting act. I just wanted to see the princess's final reaction. I thought she still had some old affection for me, her mother-in-law. But I didn't expect she could be so ruthless. Sigh, in the end, your brother wronged her. He ruined all the good future and affection and threw it all away.
Mother, why are you still defending him? What did my brother do wrong? It's that little darling who, to get my brother, deliberately set a trap to frame our family, forcing him to bow and submit, and become her husband. If she hadn't used her power to force him, Sister Qingshuang and my brother, how could they have parted?
Framed. The Wei family back then, she framed us.
She treated my brother like a toy, now she's tired of him, and kicked him away. A woman like her doesn't deserve to set foot in the Wei family. She owes my brother and the Wei family. She'll never be able to repay.
Shut up. You idiot. Do you want to bring ruin to the Wei family?
Mom, you actually hit me over the Yingling Yue.
I taught you how to speak. As a proper young lady, you say bitch and framing, you're so foul-mouthed. And, from now on, no one in the Wei family must not mention that menace Lu Qingshuang. To escape, she broke your brother's 3 fingers. Such a venomous woman deserves to be part of the Wei family.
Mother. You knew all along.
Silly child. I didn't tell you everything before to protect your innocence. But now the situation has changed. I might as well tell you everything. The year of the Prince Xin affair, your father did send a birthday gift to Prince Xin's house. And sought connections, though nothing was proven in the end, but those implicated in the Prince Xin faction numbered in the hundreds. If not for the princess at that critical moment, taking a fancy to your brother, His Majesty, for the princess's sake, showed leniency. Do you think the Wei family would have escaped unscathed?
What?
The princess never interfered, let alone framed anyone. On the contrary, that marriage, I begged the Buddha 1,000 times and schemed to make it happen.
No, impossible. Wasn't it Yingling Yue who forced me? It was her. She used her power.
Humph. What is the Liu family? Nothing. Opportunists. When the Weiss fell into trouble, they ran faster than dogs. They kicked us when we were down. They're not worthy of our family. I swallowed my pride and persuaded your brother to seek Princess Lingyue's help and perform that sword dance to make Princess Lingyue fall for him. The moment Prince Xin fell, I realized that in this world, only by attaching yourself to the most powerful can you keep our family safe for generations and secure your wealth and honor. Princess Lingyue is the best path. What a pity. Your brother is just too disappointing. I went to great lengths to pave a golden road for him. But he, for that jinx Lu Qingshuang, ruined his own future. What he ruined is not just a princess's favor. What he ruined is the century-old foundation of the Wei family.
Mom, all along, my brother and I, we thought it was Ying Lingyu who, relying on imperial favor, acted recklessly and forcibly took a man. But Mom, since you knew the truth, why didn't you tell my brother earlier?
Tell him. A true man should prioritize his career and protect the family's honor. I thought he was smart. I never expected he would be so useless. If I had known he'd be so obsessed with that romance, I would have tied him up with a rope and made him honor the princess, the honor of the Wei family, your father's life. In his eyes, are they not worth more than Lu Qingshuang? In the end, it's all that Lu Qingshuang's fault, and you. You think the things you did could hide from me. If it weren't for you meddling, if you hadn't secretly passed notes between brother and Qingshuang, how could they have kept in touch till today? You alone ruined the Wei family's future. Get to Ancestral Hall and think about it. Without my permission. If you dare to step 1 foot out of this room, I'll break your legs.
Not a frame-up. No dirty tricks. It was all your scheme. Mother. You actually sold me to the royal family. And made me hate the one who saved our whole family. Lingwei. Was I that wrong? I always thought you used dirty tricks to force me to marry you. I thought I was the one making sacrifices. I hated you for 3 years. I ignored you for 3 years. But actually, you are the one who the Wei family wronged the most.
Your Highness, the night is late, the dew is heavy. Please take care not to fall ill. The Weiss are in a complete uproar. They won't make any waves.
So what if I was dead wrong?
Your Highness.
Too late. He thinks a few tears and some words of regret. Am I supposed to forgive him with tears of gratitude? The next act. I'll make him, bit by bit, repay the dignity and sincerity he's owed me for 3 years. Spit it all out, bloody and raw.
Your Highness, Zhou Sanlang came to the Wei mansion saying he wants to call off the engagement.
And the engagement? The Zhou family acts faster than I expected.
I recall, the Zhou family has been noble for generations, with 2 dukes in one family. The second Miss Wei secured this marriage. Was a legendary match in the capital.
Legendary match? Nothing but a calculated scheme. At that year's flower banquet, Wei Huan and Zhou Sanlang fell into the water on purpose, in front of everyone, and were caught in a compromising position. The Zhou family values its name, so they had to swallow that bitter pill. I originally, out of a shred of pity, wanted to tell him the truth about Wei Ju. But the moment I started, he was full of disgust, wishing I were the villain. It's been 3 years. Now I want to see, without royal protection, if Wei Huan still has the guts to fall into the water.
Sanlang. What do you mean by this? Our engagement is settled, and now you want to break it off? Where does that leave the Wei family's honor?
Lord Wei, What reputation does the Wei family have now? I don't need to spell it out, do I? This marriage is too good for the Zhou family.
Sanlang, say it clearly, why are you breaking the engagement? Zhou Sanlang, stop right there. If you dare walk out that door today, without giving me a clear explanation, I'll stab myself to death right here.
Ungrateful daughter, put down the hairpin.
Juana. No, don't.
You insist on making this clear in front of everyone? Fine. Then let's talk somewhere private.
Everyone, seal off the main hall. No one is allowed near.
Sanlang. You are so harsh today, are you really going to erase all our past with one stroke? Since we got engaged, how have I treated you? Don't you know it in your heart? Are you truly indifferent to me? To this degree?
I, Sanlang Zhou, may be mediocre, but I am not the kind of fool who only covets beauty.
Sanlang, what are you saying?
The incident at the flower viewing banquet. Did you think no one saw it? Huan Wei. You set me up first, and made me fall into the pond with you. This. Do you admit it or not?
No. I did no such thing. It was an accident.
This sachet is the one you dropped by the pond that day. I went to return it. As soon as the sachet got close, and I smelled your lily scent, I felt dizzy and disoriented, and before I knew it, I fell into the pond with you.
It's just a sachet. What can it prove?
Afterwards, I had a physician examine it. The herbs in this sachet are harmless when smelled alone. But when mixed with the lily scent on your dress that day, it becomes a drug that can instantly daze someone. Huan Wei. Dare you say that you didn't drop this sachet on purpose to lure me? If you insist on lying, shall I bring the druggist from the shop you bought from here to the Wei mansion and confront you face to face?
No, Sanlang, listen to me, even if I did something wrong. But I truly adore you. If I didn't love you to the bone, why would I risk my own reputation to set up this trap? Since you agreed to this engagement before, it means you had feelings for me. Why are you calling off the engagement now? Do you see my Wei family in decline, and want to add insult to injury? You're not that kind of person.
Huan Wei. Do you think my silence after falling in the water that day was affection? You're wrong. I, Sanlang Zhou, in my heart, never agreed to this engagement.
No.
Since I realized you had set me up that day, I felt nothing but loathing for you.
No.
The reason I kept up this false engagement was only to avoid a public fuss and shame the princess. Your Wei family, thanks to this royal match, has already become a prominent household. Yet you still dream of using my Zhou family to climb even higher.
I didn't. I was sincere.
Sincere? If you wanted to marry up, with your looks, you could compete openly, that would be the way. But you had to use such a cheap trick, drugging me. Also, so you can die knowing the truth. Her Highness the Princess knew what you did before I did. To save your Wei family's meager dignity, she personally brought gifts to my home. She begged my parents for your forgiveness. Otherwise, do you think the Zhou family would have for a nobody like you tolerated this so long? I'd rather die fighting than marry a venomous woman like you.
Lingyue Ying. You knew all along. You watched me make a fool of myself.
So that's it. Ling Yue was protecting her. And for Wei Huan, I actually called her petty and narrow-minded. Ling Yue, I was wrong. I always thought you used dirty tricks to force me into marriage. I thought you were jealous of Qing Shuang. I thought you bullied Huaner. But the truth is, it's all my family's debt to you.
Ningsheng, do you smell it? This room. There's a smell of rotten grain.
Your Highness, maybe it's just the odor of old belongings.
Yes, indeed. Knows he's wrong, regrets it, cries so pitifully. But this belated remorse, to me, is like rotten grain in a warehouse. It can't satisfy hunger. And it's toxic. Ningsheng, don't you think there's something sticky in this mansion that's really irritating?
It's some dirty things that won't leave, staying here every day, disturbing your Highness's peace.
He's quite persistent. Too bad. I can't even look at him now without feeling sick. Go. Deliver my decree. Summon the Taoist priests from Chongfeng Temple, and have them paste talismans everywhere in this mansion, even in the cracks.
Yes, Your Highness. Lingyu. Are you really going to go this far? I just want to stay by your side. I know I was wrong.
From now on, wherever he goes, whether he's reduced to ashes or remains a wandering ghost, it has nothing to do with me.
Your Highness, something news happened in the capital.
Oh?
That Miss Lu was locked in the prayer hall by her father, to be sent to become a nun. But then, she secretly begged at Lu Hanlun's house, to Lu Zhenglun, that young master.
Lu Zhenglun? Wei Jui's close friend, always lost in poetry.
Exactly. This scholar Lu yesterday carried heavy gifts to the Lu residence. In front of Lord Lu, he said he wanted to marry Lu Qingshuang, and that he couldn't bear to see a pearl abandoned. Lord Lu was adamant on the spot. He set the wedding for 3 days later. Now everyone in the capital is talking, saying this friend-to-husband drama is better than any storybook.
A good show indeed.
If Wei Ju finds out, I wonder what he'll think.
His little childhood sweetheart he protected with his life, turns around and marries his close friend. That feeling, compared to when his fingers were broken, is even more sobering.
Your Highness, what happened to this jade?
The jade's broken. Wei Ju's soul, I can't hold it anymore.
Then these days,
This cursed bond. I'm afraid this is where it ends. Truly, completely broken. Ningsheng, staying in the palace for so long, even my bones feel stiff. Any good places in the outskirts?
Your Highness, there's a hot spring villa in the suburbs, with elegant scenery, and the water is still nice this time.
Oh? From your tone, you seem quite familiar with this place. You've been?
I've only heard it's good. They say the capital's nobility all love to go there for leisure.
Since, even you, my quiet one, say it's good, it must be excellent. Good. Off to the hot spring villa. The bad luck clinging to me these 3 years should be washed away properly.
I'll prepare immediately. Will Your Highness stay a few days at the villa?
A few days, whatever. Pack up. Leave tomorrow.
Yes, Your Highness. Lingyu.
Your Highness rarely rises this early, must be really looking forward to that hot spring.
Let's go.
Lube out.
Your Highness, look, that pastry shop has a new treat. Later, I'll send someone to buy.
You care more about these than I do.
What bad luck, going out to relax, and we have to pass by the Liu family's gate.
Just keep going.
Spying on the princess's movements, blocking the way. Wei Ju, do you want to die? Ling Yu. Where are you going? Stop talking nonsense here. You've been cast aside. How dare you block the road? Ling Yu. Wait for me. I'll go deal with this filth first, and clean it up. I'll come find you right away.
Ningxing, let's go. Don't let these irrelevant people delay our journey.
Hiya. How dare the Liu family? Liu Qingshuang is already my concubine. Lord Liu, 1 daughter, 2 husbands. Do you think the Wei family has no one? Or do you think Lord Liu is blind?
What? Miss Liu is a prince? Oh no, she's Mr. Wei's concubine.
No wonder they clung to each other when they fell off the cliff. So the status was already set. 1 daughter, 2 husbands. The Liu family has lost all face.
Your Highness. Wei Jue, what's this?
Stop here and watch. I want to see how this play ends.
Wei Jue, are you crazy? Today is Lord Liu's proposal day. Stop talking nonsense here. And ruining my daughter's reputation. Get down, let's talk inside.
Go inside. Lord Liu. Afraid of losing face? You say I ruined her reputation? Then do you recognize these things, Lord Liu? These things. Do you recognize them, Lord Liu? All these were left by Liu Qingshuang when she came to see me in secret.
Nephew Liu, let me explain. This must be Wei Ju's fault that messed up his brain. He's talking nonsense.
You're shameless. Since you already had her, why did you let her ruin me?
Precisely because we were friends. I couldn't bear to see you marry a woman who warmed my bed.
Ha ha ha, well done, Wei Ju, you're ruthless.
Wei Jue. You just want an explanation today, right? Fine. Today, I'll give you this daughter. You can beat her or kill her, her life is in your hands. From now on, she has nothing to do with the Liu family anymore.
Ju, darling.
Qingshuang Liu, this is what you wanted. We'll take our time.
Your Highness, look at Zhu Wei's eyes, like he wants to skin her alive.
People always pay for their greed and stupidity. This ending is the most fitting for them. I'm done watching. Ningxing, have the convoy take a detour. Don't let all this filth on the ground ruin our mood for the hot springs.
Hiya.
Ningshang. Look at the scene today at the Lu residence. Childhood sweethearts turned into bitter enemies. Close friends became enemies. What do you think? In the future, will we become enemies?
We won't. I'm not like them.
Oh? How so?
If one day I betray you, you can just kill me, I won't mind. My life belongs to your highness. I'll never betray you.
Your Highness, look at how direct Ningxiang is, it's really reassuring.
In this world, there are still some people, some feelings, that never change. I'm very satisfied. What happened?
Stop. Ling Yue. What I owe you for these 3 years, I'll repay with my whole life. Give me one more chance, please.
This figure once was truly radiant in my youth. But now it just looks dirty to me. Ningxiang. Can you do a sword dance?
Your Highness, my sword only knows how to kill.
Kill? Then perfect. Kill him. Zhu, do you think I'm still the same girl from 3 years ago, who would be fooled by a pretty face?
Ling Yu. I know I was wrong, can you please come back?
Spare me your act of remorse. I find it nauseating. You say you were wrong. But you kneel before me. Is it for loyalty? Or is it for your dirty, hidden desires? 3 years ago the Wei family fell from grace. You, the lofty Lord Wei, were trampled and humiliated by everyone. That moment, you knew better than anyone the benefits of power.
I did it to save my father.
Don't flatter yourself. If you didn't know that without power you're nothing, how could your mother have persuaded you to seek the Grand Princess's favor? If your engagement to Lu Qingshuang being broken off hadn't hurt your pride, and you desperately needed a marriage that could reach the heavens to make Lu Qingshuang regret, how would you have willingly become the prince consort? I was never your lifeline. I was your best choice. You used me as a tool to get back at Lu Qingshuang and return to the top. The funny thing is, even now, you still can't face your own inner desires. You can't believe that you yourself are also a mercenary turncoat lowlife.
No. I'm not.
So for these 3 years you've been cold to me, constantly deceiving yourself. Calling me a lustful, venomous woman. Saying I framed the Wei family just to have you. Only by fooling yourself like this, packaging yourself as a victim forced into submission.
No, it's not.
Could you feel better living in this princess's mansion, right? Wei Jue, today I will tell you clearly. You are not worthy of me. I am open and honest, I mean what I say, while you only hide in the shadows fooling yourself. There has always been a world of difference between us. And let me tell you again, your father and Prince Xin were always completely innocent.
What? Then why did you?
At the start of the investigation, you were jumping at shadows. Everyone under suspicion had to be thoroughly investigated, peeled back. The Wei family was interrogated. That was just business. If you still don't believe me, go ask your dear father.
Since you saw through me long ago, knew my selfishness, knew the Wei family's schemes, Ling Wei, why did you still marry me?
You think without the mandate of fate, with this face of yours, you could ever catch my eye?
Master Wei, you overestimate yourself. In this capital, handsome men are a dime a dozen. Why did Her Highness choose a rotten log like you?
What did you say?
From start to finish, you were just a pawn to control the Wei family and a scapegoat to confuse things. All thanks to the supreme Taoist of Changfeng Temple who read my fortune. He said, "You, Wei Ju, are a destined love trial in my life."
Love trial? So that's why you.
Correct. If not to overcome this trial, do you think I would have tolerated your Lu sister loitering under my nose for 3 years? Ju, let me tell you one more thing. You think falling off the cliff and falling into a coma was an accident? I personally locked your soul into that jade pendant. Your mother's hypocrisy, Lu Qingxuang's betrayal, I made you see it all clearly.
It was you. You made me watch all of that without being able to make a sound. Ling Yue Ying, you have a cruel heart.
Cruel? Compared to your 3 years of cold treatment, this is just karma. Now the jade is broken, meaning the bond between us has been completely severed. Jui, if you insist, you'll be walking to your death. I've said all I need to. Take care of yourself.
Ling Yue, don't go. Explain yourself. Dirty road. Hiya.
How strange. That silent guy's kick just now, why did it seem like he was relieved and happy?
Your Highness, do you know? Nowadays, the noble ladies in the capital all wear buns several inches high, called the Wangxian style, and also paint patterns on their dimples. Star and moon patterns, petal patterns, the wealthy ones even paint coin patterns, and they say it makes them lively and charming.
Since it's in fashion, I might as well follow the trend for once. Ningsheng, what do you think of this cloud pattern? I told you to turn around. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Is it pretty?
It's pretty.
Since Lord Ning thinks it's pretty, I'll paint 2 on your face too. I'll paint 2 coin patterns on you. They'll make you rich. How about it?
Your Highness, I'm a simple man. I can't handle that.
Ningsheng, you blockhead, you actually ran away? Father is really making a big fuss over nothing. I've already said, the consort's position, having it or not, it's really not that important.
Ha ha ha, Ling Yu. You don't know how good you've got it. As daughters of the royal family, if we don't enjoy ourselves while young, would we really end up like those bitter housewives, stuck with a useless husband for life? Too bad. These young men are fine, but they all act like famous ministers. If we take them as consorts, they'd probably die remonstrating with father on day 1.
Auntie, you're talking nonsense. Ningsheng,
Yes, Your Highness.
this painter is truly talented. Even that deathly face that keeps people away he captured so vividly. Auntie, weren't you saying those young men are just for show? What about this one?
Oh, this one exudes a fierce aura from head to toe. He's truly a top-notch piece. Staying by your side for so many years without moving an inch is naturally the best. Ling Yu, since you have no intention of marrying, now that these portraits are here, how about giving it to me? My manor is missing a personal guard with such skills.
Ningsheng, Aunt is asking for you. Do you want to go to the Grand Princess's place to enjoy a life of ease, or stay here and keep being your quiet self? Ningsheng. What do you mean by this?
Look, just hearing about leaving, he acts like he'd rather die. Lingyu. Aunt is serious. A handsome, loyal, cold-faced man kept here by you as a wooden post all day long, it's such a waste. If you don't want him, send him to my place.
That won't do. I cannot give this person away, Aunt.
Oh, why can't you?
If I gave him away, then at my wedding banquet in 3 months I would be missing the most important groom.
Well, missing the groom indeed. Lingyu, you should have brought this pearl home long ago. You've made me worry for nothing for 3 years. Now that the pearl is back in its case, I, your aunt, won't be in the way anymore. I'll be waiting for your wedding feast.
Ningsheng, I'm asking you a question.
Your Highness. Please speak.
When did it happen? Falling in love with me, when exactly did it happen?
It was when Your Highness first asked me if there was a woman I admired.
Then do you know? When I started seeing you as more than just a guard?
I don't know.
Probably when you told me that story about the princess and her consort. In that story, you described the consort as so wonderful, braving thorns and brambles, fearing no hardship. At that time, I thought, the fearless consort in the story could never be Wei Ju. Wei Jue is too clever. When faced with difficulties, he only uses tricks, schemes, or even hides like a turtle and muddles through. He would never risk his life for me. But you are different. Ningsheng, if it were to save your princess, you would probably travel thousands of miles, across mountains and rivers. Even if it meant being crushed to pieces, you would still charge forward, wouldn't you?
Your servant would give his all. Without hesitation.
Then let's get married. This time, I want to marry someone truly worthy.